Hello everyone. If you're lucky enough to have bought one of these ILife A6s maybe at Christmas time, I hope you're having as good a luck with it as I am. There are a couple of things that you might be having trouble with, and I'm hoping maybe I can help you with those. Number one thing that can possibly happen if you have dark rugs or areas with dark in them, for instance dark carpets. My A6 would not come over that dark edge of the carpet because it thought it was the end of stairs and it didn't want to fall down the stairs. There's sensors in the machine, just like in all of them, that bounce I believe it's infrared light down, and if it doesn't see it bounce back up, it thinks it's at the edge of stairs and it'll turn around. Well, anything dark like this will do the same thing and make the machine continually turn around and refuse to get up on your carpet. Luckily, I found a solution for that. On this model, the A6, and I believe the A4s and A4Ss as well, in the ILife series, have 3 sensors. What I did was get these little white angles with double-faced tape on them, and I stuck them onto the push bar on the front, and they lap over top of the emitter and the sensor and bounce the wave back so that it thinks that there is no edge of the stairs there, and it'll just keep going. The downside of that is if you try running it upstairs, it will come down the steps because it will never see the edge of the steps. But if I keep it on the first floor, you're fine. Or if you put it on the second floor and put a baby gate or something at the edge, you'll be fine. These are available on eBay and on Etsy. I'll leave a link below. One other problem you might have, and maybe you're discouraged because you're not getting the hour and a half, hour and 3/4 of runtime that you normally get. I know you're emptying the dustbin as normal, but are you also taking off this piece here, which that's all there is to it, and you pull this out and look at that hair hanging there. That's causing excess drag and making your motor work harder. And then it won't run as long. But also don't forget to take off this rubber piece off the end, because behind it will also be some hair. Come on, focus. That'll get in there and stop it from turning as well. In fact, it can sometimes get down in far enough that it won't let this spool turn in here, or this shaft. You have to work it out, but you can get it out. You see that hair that was down in there? Got to get all that out. And you only have to do this maybe once a week or so. It depends. If you have a dog, you can do it every day, but that's how long it takes. You put the rubber back in, stick it back in there, and you're good to go. I put the camera down so I could get that hair off, and there's how much hair was stuck on this roller. And that was just after a couple of days. To put it back, all you do is stick it into this end first, turn it till you feel it drop in to its slot like that, and then just push this down in there and you're good to go. Stick this back on. There you go. It's kind of hard to do one hand. Also make sure that this turns easily and spins. If it doesn't, just pull up on it and it comes right out. Check in there, and there is a little bit of dirt in there as well. And then just stick it back in. And that's all you really have to do. And it's good to go. Of course, your daily maintenance is emptying this bin, and then maybe once a week or so, open this up. This is your HEPA filter. Take this out. I took everything out at one time. Made a mess, but you'll see that this gets clogged up. This HEPA filter, look at all that came out of there, plus all over my counter. If you just tap it like that once in a while, as long as you can see light through this thing, you're good to go. They are on eBay and AliExpress and Amazon as well. If you look, you can find a 6-pack of these along with the 6-pack of the brushes. I haven't even changed the brushes yet. I've changed this one time just because it was starting to get dirty. I probably didn't have to. And then you have this filter, which you just rinse out in some water. And if you're not going to use it for a while, you can stick it right back in there again after you squeezed it out. And then finally, this is the first filter. Just rinse that off too. Knock the excess water off and stick it back in. That. And then this. And then HEPA filter back in, and you're good to go. Do that once a week, and it's going to serve you well. My wife and I are truly amazed at how well Alice works here. I put that sticker on, but this thing almost polishes our floors. It's just amazing, and the rugs look amazing. My wife has not had the vacuum cleaner out since we got this just before Christmas time. It'll get around chairs, sweep right up against the edge. What I like about it is it has brushes on both sides, whereas the more expensive Roombas only have it on one side for some strange reason. But this thing, it really does the job, and I recommend it. Thanks for watching.